Joe?
Hey!
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
They told me where to find you.
Yes, I was here waiting for you.
Good to meet you, sir.
My pleasure.
Joe, thank you very much for inviting me to your school. This is my second time in Malta.
Welcome to ClubClass.
I had a short period of time when I first visited Malta and I didn't have time to visit your school, unfortunately.
Okay.
But I'm glad that I'm finally here. And I already spoke to one of your students, Eduard.
Okay.
I don't know if you know him.
No, I don't know. Hope he had nice things to say about ClubClass.
He started at the school, well, he's studying for the second time now.
Okay, so it must be good.
He's a returning customer. And I spoke to him, I think, for 15-20 minutes. Usually we do maximum 10 minutes interview, but because he had so many things to say, positive things to say about the school, you will see the video, you'll be amazed. So that's what we always try to do, speak to the students because they can give you proper insights of what is happening. And everyone I spoke to so far, given a very good feedback. And the other thing I want to say thank you to your team of Russian personnel. Yeah, they're really wonderful. Our managers love them so much because you call them, it's 24 hours answers, very good. It's very important for us as agents, you know,
it's good to know that their work is being appreciated.
I mean
yes, I've got no problem. Yes, sir.
Well, what can you tell me about the school?
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank you for coming to visit our school again and meeting our students. And what I can tell you about ClubClass is that we have been around for quite a while now. We have been operating as a language school since 1999, which is over 15 years. And what makes us special or different is the fact that we are a residential language school. There are very few, if any, language schools like us in Malta, where you've got the school, the accommodation, and the facilities like the pool on the inside and the pool on the outside, a fitness center. They are all situated within the same building. So when somebody walks through the front door of the school, they are in a campus where they've got the school and everything is in one building. So the nice thing about a residential language school is the fact that learning does not end when their lesson ends. Learning goes on after their lessons, because if it's summer, they go by the pool and they're with their friends and they're communicating in English. If it's not a nice day and they go to the gym, they're with their friends, they're communicating in English. In the evening, because all the accommodation is in one location, sometimes they come up to my room and we cook Maltese food, but we're communicating in English. Another evening they might come up to your room and you're cooking something different, but the common language is English. So that's the nice thing about a residential language school, where English is not only learned and practiced in class, but it's practiced practically throughout the whole day. In the class, while using the facilities, and also in the accommodation.
Do you use that building for your junior program as well?
No.
You move them out?
We have another location for our junior program. What we have a very small junior program in-house over here, is what we call the family program. So
I see, yeah.
Families can travel together to ClubClass, and they will have lessons at the same time as their children. So at 9 o'clock in the morning they come to school. The parents can either join an adult course, or they can spend time relaxing by the pool or in the gym, while their children have lessons in the morning from 9 to 12:30. And then in the afternoon they can spend their time at leisure.
And so important, the gym, is it included in the
price? Of course, yes, it is included. There's no charge for the gym, no charge for the pool.
Huge benefits, in my opinion.
Thank you.
And they live in rooms above the school? Because I haven't seen that there.
We've got 5 types of accommodation. We've got apartments with 1 bedroom and 2 bedrooms inside the same building as the school. We've got 2 student houses which are across the road from the school, 50 meters walk. And then we've got a hostel which is also across the road from the school, again 50 meters walk. And we are just going to have a new type of accommodation called suites, which is again across the road from the school, 50 to 75 meters walk from the school. So we've got 5 different types of accommodation for different types of budgets and levels of comfort.
And host families as well within walking distance?
Yes, we work with host families, and we only work with families which are within walking distance of the school. So maximum 15 to 20 minutes from the school.
Yeah.
If they are not within walking distance of the school, we do not work with them.
How far are you from the sea?
We are approximately 15 to 20 minutes from the closest beach, which is St. George's Bay. And the nice thing about ClubClass is, as a school and the residents, we are located in a residential area. So we've got Maltese families living close to the school, and it's a quite safe residential area. No bars, nightclubs close by to the school, so it's a very focused environment. However, when the students want to have fun, want to go to the beach, want to go bowling, cinema, it is just 15 minutes down the walk.
Yeah, I came from that area, so it's measured 15 minutes it took me.
Yes.
Exactly 15
Going down it's faster, because then coming up...
Yeah, I was actually climbing up, so you're right. Also, someone told me that students, that your teachers are quite demanding. I think it's good.
Of course, if we want our students to succeed, like they do in their IELTS exams and in their Cambridge exams, they have to be demanding, and our teachers also assign them work. We have students at ClubClass have also got access to our e-learning portal, the teachers upload exercises and supplementary material onto the e-learning portal, so that they can supplement what they do in class with the material they find online. And also, twice a week we have free tutorials at the school, so students who feel that they might be weak in one area or another and just need to go to the reception, and they sign up for their tutorials at no charge. And we've got tutorials on a Tuesday and a Thursday, and they're very, very popular.
So students really, well, some students need to be a little bit encouraged and pushed, and the school provides that.
Of course, and then there's...
Not every school does that.
Then there's Linda, who's a great director of studies, and despite the size of the school, I wouldn't say we are a very big school or the biggest school, but we are a busy school. We're busy all year round. Linda would know students on a first name basis, so she knows all the students at the school.
So basically, if on Monday someone's not here, on Tuesday?
Yes, and we've got a responsibility, because some of the students would have paid themselves to come here, but some of the students are paid by their parents. And I think if I am a parent myself, and if I'm sending my child abroad to learn something, I would expect that the establishment which is accepting my daughter to learn there is actually going to learn.
It's very important. If I would be as well as a parent, sending my child somewhere to study English. What's nationality mix like?
We have got a very good nationality mix, and the reason is because we've got a very wide marketing team. We've got Katya and her team who are responsible for Russia and the CIS. We've got Dagmar and her team who are responsible for Latin America, Spain, Portugal, Czech Republic and Slovakia. And then we've got Peter, who's responsible for Europe and Asia and the other markets. So we have got students coming from South America, from Colombia and Brazil. We've got students coming from Italy, France, Turkey. We do have a lot of students as well coming from other countries like Japan, Korea, Russia, Ukraine, Kazakhstan, Azerbaijan. We do have a very, and that's one thing which is nice about ClubClass. And as I was telling you earlier on, the common language has to be English when you've got all these nationalities.
Of course, and I noticed that your team also speak different languages as well.
It is important, although Linda makes it a point that students do communicate only in English within the school. You do have students who come to ClubClass with a low level of English, and sometimes they are stuck. And it is very comforting.
It's very important.
It is very comforting when you are in a foreign country that you can speak to somebody in your own language. So the fact that we've got staff who speak so many different languages is a big plus for ClubClass as well.
And I think for parents as well, which send their kids to
of course,
ClubClass.
Because I don't know, if let's say a parent is stuck that their child is having issues or difficulties, at least they can call ClubClass and they can speak to somebody in their own language, and they can have a better understanding of what is happening and why there might be an issue.
Of course. Have you been to Russian-speaking countries?
I have been to Russia itself on business. I've been to Russia, as into Moscow. We had a workshop over there where we meet agents. However, it was when the school was much smaller and I used to do a lot of marketing trips myself.
I see.
However, now Katya and her team take care of that. However, I meet Russian agents when they come to visit the school, and also when we are at international workshops in Berlin and and Study World and Alfie in London.
You speak any Russian?
No, I don't. I'm afraid.
Not at all.
Nothing.
Zero.
No, zero. Yes.
Zero. I'm gonna teach you some. Is that okay?
Yeah, not at all. No problem.
If you repeat after me.
Okay.
Добро
Добро
пожаловать
пожаловать
в нашу
в нашу
школу.
школу.
You just said welcome to our school.
Welcome to our school.
I think it's a very useful phrase. You need to memorize it.
Thank you very much for
I
the tip.
will write it down for you. Is that okay?
Thank you, yes.
So next time I come, and I would love to come again to Malta and to visit your school again. You promise you will remember it.
I will do my very best.
Okay. Well, very good to meet you, sir.
Thank you.
I still would like to see the residents, if possible. Would that
Yes,
be
of course. That
possible?
would not be a problem at all.
Okay, excellent. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.